Welcome back into DSI. We started talking hoops about Maryland, but now it's time to shift things to the first state. Talk about ball up there, and we're going to start in Lewis.
That's right. Let's go to the 302. Cape Henlopen coming off an 8-12 season. Tonight they welcomed in Polytech to open up the season this year. Both teams look to rebound after a sub-500 record last year. Vikings also have their new head coach in Shamik Thompson at the helm. Cape off to a good start early in this one. The initial shot is going to be missed, but Shakai Chandler able to snag the loose ball and knocks down the tray ball right here. Polytech hanging around, though, with the long ball themselves. Demetrius Fontenelle gets the pass at the top of the key, and he buries the triple right here. Cape up 4 after 1.
In the second half, Chandler making some room, slashing to the hoop. I love his game. And 1. Cape starting to pull away a little bit in it. Vikings defense showing up as well in this game. Chandler coming up with a steal, showing off the flashy behind-the-back pass. Nathan Sibbles finishing for 2 more. Poly made a run a little bit, and Fontenelle going to come back with a spot-up 3 here to make this a one-possession game, but too much Cape late in this one. Chris Russian going to go straight to the rack, polish off the layup right there. Cape takes down Poly 60-56. For more on a couple more Henlopen games that happened earlier this week, we're tossing back over to Drew.
Yeah, you mentioned it, guys. The Dover Senators, they looked like the team of destiny last year before a heart-wrenching loss in the state championship game. But with plenty of returning talent and arguably one of the best guard duos in the Henlopen, Dover's looking to get back to form and find a chance at redemption. Dover guard Elijah Allen coming into this game 9 points away from 1,000 for his career and getting it started. Allen on the baseline for 2, shoots over a pair of defenders, and then a few possessions later, Allen sitting at 9.99. He's going to cross over, pull up for 2, and knocks it down. With that shot, he crosses the 1,000-point plateau. Allen, surrounded by family and friends, finished the night with 21 points. Central was struggling to get things going. Jaheim Spencer's going to pass one up to Eden Davis for the easy 2. And then possibly the play of the night on the inbound. Allen's going to go up to Spencer for the big-time throwdown. Senators punctuate as they lead 30 at the half. And second half, this one can be a long pass up to Jaheim Farrell. He's a freshman, folks. He finished with 16 as Dover opens up the season with a huge statement. They win this one 86-26.
All I can say is I'm grateful my teammates got me open for the open shots. They gave me the ball. They're good teammates. So not really much pressure, just my teammates are good. So it's a big adrenaline rush, actually, to be honest, because start off the season with 1,000, just give us this more momentum going into the season. We got game tomorrow against Milford, so that'll give us momentum going into the next one.
And Woodbridge hosting Indian River, some familiar faces in new uniforms. Ricky Kane, the transfer from Sussex Tech. Kaheem Kimbrough Roach, the transfer from Lake, and these guys made an immediate impact. Kane slashing inside for the N1, but IR down big, but still clawing. Gage Spinks is going to go down the lane for the N1. He finished with a team-high 9 points, but still Bridge up big in the first half and going back to Roach, doing what he did so much of in Felton. Goes inside with a pretty jump hook and able to knock it down. A few possessions later, he's going to drop it off to Kane, who knocks down the triple. 18 points for Kane in this one. And in the second half, on the break, Roach is going to break things open with a big slam as Woodbridge, big win, 75-31. Here's the new duo in Greenwood on their decision to become Blue Raiders.
I came home to be back with my boys as a brotherhood and just rock with them, make it far in the tournament, and hopefully make it back to the bar. You know what I mean?
I came here because I felt like it was a better opportunity to get farther as a player in the tournament and everything.
So we'll send it back over to the desk, guys. Plenty of action in the Henlopen. We'll toss it back over to you.
Thanks, Drew. A few more Henlopen scores to get to you from today. Laurel blasting Worcester Prep. Delmarva Christian blasting Indian River. Wow. So one blowout win for the Easy Act. Respect the Easy Act. One blowout win for the Henlopen in this one.
And a couple more closer games. Smyrna 63, Sussex Tech 54. And then the Salisbury School hands St. Thomas More the 30-point loss, 68-38.
Yeah. Also, shout out to Jermichael Mitchell, Salisbury School. Getting his second win. Salisbury the Dragons 2-0 right now.
There we go. So obviously we talked about our early impressions in Maryland. Time to talk about our early impressions in Delaware. Brandon, you mentioned the stacked Dover team.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are stacked. They're very deep. They've even got freshman talent on there. And I just want to say congratulations to Elijah for getting the 1,000th point. But you've got the all-star player. You've got Eden Davis, who's a nice sidekick to Mr. Allen. And you've got that depth. I think Dover has a real chance to not only win a championship, but maybe even go undefeated this season.
Yeah, I don't think they got any sidekicks. Eden,
You want a prediction,
Elijah
Julian?
are amazing players. Jaheim in the middle, 6'8". My early impression is Kaheem Roach and Ricky Kane are going to be tough for Woodbridge. The question is, are they going to have pieces around them and guys that surround them to help them out this year? Because those two guys alone, two very athletic kids.
Woodbridge is going to be a team to watch.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, so I will not push you guys for
Yes, you will.
predictions.
Before
Maybe
it's
later,
over,
maybe
you will.
later, before the end of the show. But actually, coming up, it is time for our next break. And when we come back, we do have some news to get to. The temperatures aren't the only thing falling this season. What travel necessity is getting cheaper by the gallon?
Hi, my name is Gage Spanks with Indian River High School, and you're watching Delmarva Sports Insiders.